How you doing? How is life? Hope you're good. Hope everything is going on well. And I hope you're keeping strong. This particular video is dedicated to new weeks. Yeah. Or people who have been out of practice and they're coming back, but they're just feeling lost. They're feeling like, I just hope I know what I can do. I just hope I won't be, you know, acting funny. They just feel, am I doing the right thing? Can I still do this again? So this video is for them. Now, for you who have been called to the Nigerian bar, congratulations. And for you who is still a student, believing God that one day you'll become a lawyer, this video is for you. So I'm going to just share some strategies, some tips, what to do when you appear before the court for the first time. And appearing in court not just for the first time too, in the early days of your practice. So for a young lawyer who have been called to the Nigerian bar, there's the excitement to go to court. You want to go and see what happens in court. You want to stand and handle a matter. You feel like all the things I've learned in the law school, now I have to put it in practice. That judge needs to know that I know the law. That other lawyer needs to know that I learned a lot at the law school. Yeah, take it easy. There are things you need to know. There are things you need to know so that your first outing, the first 6 months, the first 1 year, it becomes so easy for you. When you keep having bad experiences, when your first times, your early practice years are not so good, it has an impact. It always makes you feel like you're not qualified enough, or what you learned at law school was nothing, or were not taught well. So, but when you start on the right footing, then you have that morale. You're being energized to do more. You want to go to court. You're excited. You want to go for the next matter. You are interested, even when you don't have the personal file. You are interested. You are happy. You're elated to go to court with a senior or whoever it has been assigned to you. So one of the things you need to know is that, as a new week, all eyes are on you. People want to know, does this one even know what he or she was taught? They want to see you. So even when you appear from your dressing, people can detect, or even a judge sometimes will ask you, when were you called? So as a new week, you have to expect all those things. People looking at you like, this one, do you know anything? Don't worry. But that is why you need to know these strategies. That is why you need to know these things, so that when you begin to talk, when you begin to address the court, when you begin to, do your things, people like, this is a new week, but this one will go far. Many people, many seniors, many lawyers are not willing to teach after. So once you're done from law school, that's this. Once you have won that week, you're assumed to be an old lawyer. Yes, that the color of the wig shows wisdom. It shows you have white hair. It shows wisdom. It shows knowledge. So you're not expected to be taught again. So that is why in many firms, in many senior lawyers, many offices, many principals, many people don't have that time to teach you again. So any other thing you need to learn is what you teach yourself, or what you learn from people like us sharing experiences, talking to you. In our own time, we didn't have people like this talking to you. So technology today is a very potent weapon that has helped in knowledge, in building up people, even in the growth of knowledge. So utilize the platforms like this and know what to do. Now you have been called, you have now got a job. Congratulations to you. And you've gone to the firm. Many things young lawyers don't know, or new weeks don't want to know, is that there's this eagerness to go to court. Yes. But you know what? Don't be too eager. You must know what to do so that you don't go and flop. Now, some firms, once you get there, they just start sending you to court. Whereby some other firms, once you get to the office, they share you into departments. They begin to give you mentors, like, or people who will supervise you. So you begin to learn under those people. They begin to put you in groups. So you begin to go to court in groups. You're not started handling files yourself. It might take you 6 months. It might take you 1 year. Now, for you who is lucky enough to be given a file, what should you do? Now, going to court is a beautiful experience. One of the major things you need to know before you start going to court is what is even the matter I'm going for? Many people rush to go to court without even doing their homework. There's lots of homework to do when you prepare in the office. When you prepare inside, the outward the expectation outward shows whether there's a preparation, and you know that preparation is good great performance. So when you don't prepare, don't expect a great performance. So you must know the file that's even been given to you. Even if you're going to appear before with a senior, you must also know the file. You must know the facts of the matter. You must have read the file more than twice. You must have internalized what the fact that even if they wake you up at night and say, what is this matter all about? You'll be able to tell the court. Sometimes because of the enormous files or the number of cases judges have, they don't really, most of them don't have time again to read files. So sometimes when they come to court, they say, Counsel, can you tell me about this matter? What is this matter all about? Yes, so it might even be an opportunity for you to speak to the mind of the court. The way the way you talk about your matter shows whether you know your matter or not. So you want to go to court, you want to go and represent the client, you must even know the facts of that case. You must know that case in and out. Now, beyond knowing the facts of the case, you must also understand the train, what has happened. You must understand the endorsement. You must understand the journey so far. Understanding the journey so far is that you have read the endorsement, you see what has happened, how many processes have been filed, have the pleadings been completed, have parties joined issues, what is expected, what do we need to find anything in this file. So when you have studied the file, it gives you an idea of, okay, I think we need to do a statement of defense, or the statement of defense is out of time. We need to regularize. We've not filed a reply. What is the trial plan? What are the documents? If it's electronic documents, have we complied with section 84? Look at the file. Okay, are you sure we don't need to amend? These are things you need to know. So when you've learned the facts, so you know the facts of your case, you're good to go. Now, when you're appearing in a court, you must know the court. Sometimes, many lawyers' first appearance is always at a jurisdiction outside where they stay. Yes. So you must know exactly where your court is. Knowing where your court is very important. If it's a far place, you must Google to know how do I go and get there on time. Going to court on time is one virtue you must know. Get to court on time, identify your court. Don't look at the course list to know, am I number one? Am I number two? Am I number three? Yes, very important. You must know who you're appearing for. Are you for the claimant? Are you for the defendant? Some people come to court and announce appearance. They don't even know who they are for. They are calling saying my senior did not give me the file. I was giving the file today. Even if you're giving the file today, you're expected to know the file. You must know what is in the file and what is the matter for. Is it for mention? If it's for mention, when a matter is for mention, what is expected of you? Is it for hearing? When a matter is for hearing, these are things you need to know. And when you know it, so your proceeding for the day will flow smoothly. So you must know all these things. Is it for hearing? Is it for a trial? Are you ready for trial? Have you done pre-trial with a conference with your witness? These are things you need to know. So you must know these basic things. When you know these basic things, then you're good to go. I am going to share other things. This should be a part one of this series. I'm going to share other things you need to do as a new lawyer going to court for the first time or in your first early day, so that to help you have easy sale in your practice. Do take care of yourself. And bye.